Good morning, everyone. How you doing? My name is Zach Clayton, Community Pay It Forward, Community Dare to Care, the Come Together Compass, and Pact Podcasting Networks. I want to say hello. This is a very, very special live edition. We have a multitude of family in town. Our daughter and our son-in-law and 4 of our 7 grandkids are in town. So yesterday's work day did not allow me to get the recording done, so I'm coming on live. So today is a special day while I'm on here. If you have any questions, please go on ahead and ask, and I will try to answer any questions you may have. But welcome to What You Got.
Hi, friends, it's me, Barry. Good morning. It is a great day to come together and ask the question, what you got?
Again, good morning, and thank you very much for starting your day with What You Got, where we celebrate the moments, the people, and the missions that remind us how powerful community can be. Every sunrise gives us another chance to lift up someone, to learn something new, and to laugh at least once before lunch. Our mission of the day. Today's mission is to honor families who build, run, and sustain the businesses that keep our communities moving. It's National Family Owned and Operated Business Day. This day was actually a little more challenging than I really thought it was going to be, because where most of our partners are run their own businesses, and yes, they're considered family businesses. What I was really looking for was something that was handed down to them, and our partner today was one that I remember the story of when he, when his father retired out, he took over the company of Hitch Corner. And again, if you're in Colorado and you're camping, and you know what? When you're done camping, when you're coming down from the mountains, you really need to make sure that your wires are checked. So contact Hitch Corner and our partner Harold Kiefer. Make sure that you tell them that Community Pay It Forward sent you, and a portion of what you spend will go to a mission partner you choose. So family businesses are the heartbeat of local economies. They are the shops where someone knows your name, the service providers who treat you like a neighbor, and the places where values are passed down right alongside with the keys to the front door. These businesses survive because families show up for each other, they work late, they adapt, they pour love into something that becomes bigger than a job. It becomes a legacy. People celebrate today by supporting local shops, so I encourage you to please do that. Support local, support small, in general. And that's not just because we deal with a lot of small businesses, but it's something you should do anyway. But if you can support small businesses, it's really an infusion into the community, okay? Walmart doesn't do anything for your community when it comes to economy. They really don't. Okay? It's these smaller shops that keep things going. These smaller shops don't have tax deals. They don't have all these other things that are going on that these bigger companies have. So, the owners of these small businesses are already paying higher rent than than the mortgages of Walmart. They pay more taxes because, they don't have special deals. So people celebrate today once again by supporting local shops. So please get out there and do that, or support any small business. And if you can't get out and support them today, make sure you tell somebody about them. Tell somebody about one of the businesses that you've been to that, hey, you know what? I went into this shop. They were a beautiful little shop. They, this is what I got out of it. They treated me like a human, not like a customer. I think sometimes being treated like a customer is just annoying. I really do. I'd rather they treat me like a person, Again, my preference. You may enjoy being treated like a customer, and that's fine. There's definitely nothing wrong with it. I would rather them treat me like, just another person. So, sharing stories of family businesses they love, and remembering that every purchase is a vote for the kind of community we want to build. If you do all your shopping from the big box stores, that really does prove something. And, let's be honest here, lower quality. My phone will not stop going off. Sorry about that. There is a lower quality. There's lower. The customer service is not near as good as the small stores. So we are featuring Hitch Corner today. So we are shining the spotlight on Hitch Corner, a family-owned and operated business that's been helping people on the road haul with confidence and enjoy the great outdoors for decades. When you are towing a camper, hauling equipment, or gearing up for your next adventure, Hitch Corner brings expertise, honesty, and the classic family business touch, the kind where you walk in as a customer and you walk out feeling like part of the crew. You can learn more at communitypayitforward/Hitch Corner and at hitchcorner.com. Of course, you can always scan the QR code above. You scan this QR code, it'll take you directly to Community Pay It Forward site, to his landing page, so you can take in and you can find all the information you need about in there. And then, of course, I'd like to remind you that all you have to do is say, Zach, I heard you talking about that place that does the hitches. Who was it? And I will make an introduction to you and Harold. Harold's a great guy. Wonderful, wonderful story. Kid's going to Duke. He's a hardworking father. Just an amazing individual. And, his kid's going to Duke. He's working his butt off to make your life a little bit better, because Duke's not exactly one of the cheaper places. But he's working his butt off to make sure his kids get a great education and you get wonderful service. So, June is also National Great Outdoors Month, a celebration of fresh air, open skies, and the adventures waiting just beyond the driveway. And honestly, that's why today's theme fits perfectly. Family-owned businesses like Hitch Corner help people get outside. They help families connect with nature, with each other, and with the kind of memories that only happen when you unplug, step outside, and let the world surprise you. Now, if you have a camper, you do need to plug in the camper so you have brake lights. So we got to be careful with the unplugged thing, but I know that's not where they were going. I just wanted to make a joke. It is early. So whether it's a camping trip, a fishing weekend, a mountain drive, or simply hauling your gear to the next big family gathering, the outdoors becomes more accessible because of businesses like Hitch Corner. Fun fact, studies show that time outdoors reduces stress, boosts creativity, and improves overall well-being. I've talked many times about prior to my accident, and one of the things that I really enjoyed, quite frankly, one of the few things that I really enjoyed was getting out and going camping. And it is so funny because I flat out just refused to go camping for the longest time. Why the hell go camping when there's a comfortable bed right there? My kind of camping is grabbing the hotel room key. Ha ha ha. I got out and I actually went camping, and it made a huge difference in my life. So if anyone asks you why you are heading outside today, you can tell them it's all for your health. Look, and if they question it, just let them know, because it's what you got. Why not shout out the name of the show? Please make sure you do like, share, subscribe, comment below. What is a family-owned business? And this is your What You Got question of the day. What is a family-owned business that has made a difference in your life? Share their name and what they meant to you. Okay, so once again, what is a family business that has meant something in your life? And what is it? Please tag them. Share their information. Show them a little bit of appreciations. Mine, this isn't easy. While it was a little difficult to find someone in the program, the answer to this question is very easy for me. And that is Ershman's in Garden City, Kansas. Ershman's employed my mother. Ershman's employed a very young Zach Clayton. I started making a little bit of cash there when I was 13 and 14 years old by spraying out the pins, the chutes, the animal chutes, as the animals were taken in and turned into food. I walked behind them and sprayed out all the stink. Let's just put it that way. But then I went back to Ershman's when I was 15 years old, and I got my permit, and I started driving for them to deliver meat to local restaurants. That was my, it was a job I really learned a lot from. And, the Plank family, still today, we try to go into Ershman's when we go to Garden City. It's actually now called Planks, but we go into the barbecue joint, which is so funny that they turned it into a barbecue joint. But hey, you know what? You want the freshest meat? Go to a place that's got a butcher shop connected to it, right? So, once again, share their name and what they meant to you. Let us celebrate the families who keep our communities strong. Here is the daily challenge. We've already talked about it. Support a family-owned business today. Support a small business today. Buy something. Leave a review. Share their page. A small act of support can create a big ripple for a family working hard to make a living, make a difference, and continue the legacy that they have built as a family. So, I want to thank you all for being here. Thank you for choosing kindness. Thank you for being part of a mission that reminds people that they are never alone. So please, be the reason someone smiles today, and I will see you tomorrow for another celebration and another chance to lift our community together on What You Got.
Hi, friends, it's me, Barry. Good morning. It is a great day to come together and ask the question, Whatcha got?